On today's Daily Bulletin, we talk the new Hitman game, nighttime mode coming to Battlefield 4, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5's radical art style change. What is up, guys? My name is Ben and welcome to the Daily Bulletin for the 7th of August. First things first, I have some news for you Hitman fans. We have some new details regarding the content of the new game. Executive producer Hans Cypher has announced that fans of the Hitman series can expect news of the game after Gamescom. Cypher went on to explain how important it is to him that fans actually get good quality for their money, and gave us some details about what we can expect of the new game. Cypher explained that there will be no microtransactions in the game, which is music to my ears because I fucking hate this. I know this is commonplace in games these days, but it's getting kind of annoying, to be honest with you. Now, the new Hitman game is going to work similar to the contract mode that was on Hitman Absolution. This means it's going to be a very sort of episodic delivery, and apparently we can expect content for the next 3 to 4 years. Now, why this sounds awesome news that there's no microtransactions, I did note that there's no mention of no DLC. What I'm kind of expecting is the same sort of way as Destiny is, maybe not as expensive, hopefully, but in the same sort of way where Destiny is unleashing new DLC, and it's just kind of coming in bits and bits and bits, and you're never going to get the true story unless you buy all of the extra shit, which will really piss me off, to be honest with you. Next up, some news for you Battlefield 4 fans. I know some people are disappointed with Hardline, they're not enjoying it. Well, good news, DICE have finally announced a new DLC coming to Battlefield 4. Named Night Operation, this game is basically game changing, and not in the way that I was talking about Call of Duty yesterday. This is really going to be interesting. We don't have many details, but here is what we do know. Firstly, the map is going to be the Zavod 311 map. When I was playing Battlefield 4, this was personally my favourite map. It's an awesome map. As you may have guessed, the game is going to be set in the night time. Here's where things get interesting. The spotting has been changed so that it's harder to spot, making it easier for you to flank opponents. You can also do things like shooting the spotlights so that it becomes darker, making it harder for your enemy. Tools and gadgets will also shine in the darkness to make it kind of easier to see people. It's not just tools and gadgets coming to the game, there is also network tweaks and a team balancer for public servers. Honestly, I'm kind of gutted that I stopped playing Battlefield 4 and I started playing Hardline. Hardline is an amazing game, but for a long time I've wanted a nighttime first-person shooter, especially online. And I'm kind of thinking about reinstalling Battlefield 4 now. Next up to some absolutely radical news. You'll get it in a minute. 2 months before its release, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 has completely changed its art style. This is an image of what it used to look like. Classic Tony Hawk Pro Skater vibe to it. Here's the new image. As you can see, everything has been shaded, giving it a much more cartoony look. This is probably a response to the game's somewhat lacking graphical design. Considering this is a current gen game, it's not mind-blowing. However, my worry is that the developers doing this change have actually deterred some fans away from the game. I personally am a massive Tony Hawk Pro Skater fan. I played this game growing up, and I'm extremely tempted, was extremely tempted to buy this game, and now I'm kind of sitting on the fence, to be honest with you. That wraps up today's Daily Bulletin. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Please do let me know what you think of the stories down below in the comment section, and hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you then. The executive producer Hans Cypher. Next up, we have some news for you Battlefield. I've got to stop doing this. Can you hear this? DICE have unveiled that a new DLC is coming to Battlefield 4, not Hardline, titled Nighttime Operation. Is it called that? I think it's called that. What the fuck is it called? Here is the new art style. Everything's been sort of shaded, giving it a kind of cartoony look.